Stevens is one of the nation's leading engineering institutions, but more than that, and more than many others in its class, Stevens has a focus on entrepreneurship and innovation, which is truly extraordinary. The university stands on its own as a place where entrepreneurship and the development of new technology, not necessarily for technology's sake, but applied technology to create new solutions for new businesses for this new 21st century in which we live, is really at the core of Stevens' DNA. Stevens is right across the river from Manhattan, where my office is, so having looked at this for years and years, I was originally introduced to Stevens when my son did a summer program here as an introduction to engineering, and I was suitably impressed with the university, and I was then invited back to give a talk on the topic of innovation and technological change, when I found the students to be fascinating in terms of questions. They asked the right questions, we had great discussions. I've then returned several times to speak at Entrepreneurship Day, now for commencement, and because this is an institution where, because of its entrepreneurial nature at the house school and the like, I'm an entrepreneur first and foremost, and secondarily a technology investor. So finding an institution that is based on the concept of entrepreneurship and innovation and technology is really a lot of fun. Stevens' emphasis on technological innovation, but more important, entrepreneurship, which is the essence of creative destruction, destroying the status quo and thinking of new things and new ways to apply current and new technology to solving problems both old and new, is very, very special. There are many schools that have wonderful engineering programs, either pure research or applied research, which brings it closer to the marketplace. But at Stevens, the emphasis on entrepreneurship is truly inspiring, because these are the people who will be creating the companies that I will, as an investor, will be funding going forward. So to see this as a sort of volcanic hotbed of innovation, where nearly 10% of the graduating class this year have actually filed invention disclosures already before they have left Stevens, that really is inspiring. Having a Stevens degree, when we look at it as part of a management team for a high-tech startup, means that we know this is somebody who not only has the educational and technical grounding with a Stevens engineering degree, but more important, understands what entrepreneurship is all about and how startups and companies are created, and how you take the genesis of a technical idea and use it to create a new enterprise that can solve problems. And that's really important, because it's great to get techies, but if they don't know how this fits into the real world of creating a business, they're of a lot less use. Joseph Schumpeter, who is the father of the academic study of entrepreneurship, coined the term creative destruction as the essence of innovation, and that's what sets innovation apart from invention. And so what we're seeing here with Stevens are students who are coming out with the technical background to invent and create new things, but more than that, to create by creatively destroying the old way of doing things. By putting aside all of the existing preconceptions, they are looking at ways to take this new technology, create new businesses and new enterprises that will enable this to truly change the world, and that is how economies advance.